And the language fight continues both in and outside the House, with the Centre and DMK squaring off, backing the three-language policy under NEP. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan accused DMK of making a U-turn on PM-SHRI scheme, which is a part of NEP. He said the Tamil Nadu government first gave its consent to the PM-SHRI scheme on March 15th and has now taken a U-turn. The DMK says, no, that's not true. They've maintained that these are lies being spread, that the government actually gave consent to the recommendations by the committee that was set up by the state government and not what the central government has demanded. Meanwhile, there's a video going viral of the Tamil Nadu BJP chief K. Annamalai and NTK chief Seeman, where they're seen interacting, where Annamalai essentially encourages Seeman, saying, fight, stay strong, and don't give up. Seeman is someone who's been very vocal against Periyar. Yesterday, you had Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman lashing out at the DMK, accusing them of hypocrisy, where she also lashed out, saying the elderly person they worship used to describe Tamil as a barbaric language. She was referring also to Periyar.
आज विश्व क्या कह रहा है? इस बार 2024 को द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म ऑन ग्लोबल एजुकेशन के बारे में चर्चा हो रही है। 2023 में मल्टीलिंगुअलिज्म एंड जॉब मार्केट इन ईयू, ये चर्चा हो रही है। हम कहां फंसे हैं? क्या कोई अधिकारवाद, किसी के अधिकार हनने के लिए किसी को आहत करने के लिए भाषा को उपयोग करेंगे? कम से कम नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार ये पाप न कभी किया है, न आने वाले दिनों में करेगा। His statement, why restrict to just 3 languages? We will promote as many as language as possible. In Andhra, we have a plan to promote over 10 languages, including global language as part of the academic programs. सर, ये आने वाले दिनों में दुनिया की संभावनाओं को चंद्रबाबू जी कहते हैं मैं 5 विदेशी भाषा को पढ़ाऊंगा। कोई राज्य को मना नहीं, कोई राज्य। आज हमारी विश्व की व्यवसाय, हमारे व्यवसाय वैश्विक स्तर पे हो गया है। सर, टेक्नोलॉजी में पारंगम रखने वाला जर्मन इंग्लिश नहीं आता है उसको, जापान को इंग्लिश नहीं आता है, चाइना को मैंड्रिन आता है, सर इजराइल को हिब्रू आता है। अगर मेरे देश की नौजवान विश्व की 5 भाषा सीखे, मेरे राज्य की, मेरे देश की 5 भाषा सीखे, उसमें मैं बाध्य क्यों किसको करूंगा? मेरे कोई आपत्ति नहीं होनी चाहिए। फिर भी उसके बाद मैं किसी की कल्चरल सेंसिटिविटी को ध्यान देता हूं, क्योंकि ये मैं डीएमके के मित्रों की वेदना को समझ सकता हूं। उनको उन दिनों में जिन्होंने ठगा, अभी भी पीड़ा उनको ध्यान में आ रहा है। उनको लग रहा है कि अभी भी ये 3 लैंग्वेज फार्मूला है। ये 3 लैंग्वेज फार्मूला है, विश्व की आवश्यकता को दिखते हुए हम लोगों ने बनाई है। यह कंसल्टेंसी जो होगा हुआ है, आने वाले दिनों में भी चर्चा के आधारित पे होगा, कोई किसी के ऊपर थोप नहीं सकता है।
The other side, our finance minister is lashing out and saying it's a language which not even helps to get arms for the beggars. What is their problem? Tamil is an ancient language which has been proved time and again. Even now, our leader, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, has proved that Iron Age language is Tamil. We have also proved it and we have also released it. It's not that we need to prove it's all existing, but still it has been proved, and time and again these people lashing out on the Tamil language and Tamil Nadu is a serious political move by the union government.
English connects us to the world of commerce and science, and Tamil preserves our culture, and that serves us well. And to thrust a third language upon us will be completely unacceptable, and the union government must be flexible in implementing its policies by taking into account the sensitivities and nuances of the various states of India.
Sir, for just saying your protests are uncivil, they made the education minister to withdraw their statement, his statement. When a man repeatedly says Tamil is a barbaric language, Katumirandi Bhashai, look at the hypocrisy. They keep his photo in every room. I'm sure even in the parliament office of that party, his photo is there. They garland him and they worship him and they say he is the icon of Dravidian movement. But he said Tamil is Katamarandi Brashe. So, sir, I'm saying unbelievable that this person is worshipped, but our poor Dharmendra Pradhan just said don't do uncivil protest. He is being accused. And if their love for Tamil is so much, how can they worship somebody who said Tamil is a Katamarandi Bhasha hai?
उनको तो खुश होना चाहिए, तमिल संगम हो रहा है बनारस के गंगा तट पर। तमिल भाषा, तेलुगु भाषा, कन्नड़ भाषा उत्तर भारतीय राज्यों के कई विश्वविद्यालयों में पढ़ाई जाने लगी है। यानी भाषा का संकीर्णता जो एक क्षेत्र में थी वो पूरे भारत में फैल रही है, उसका स्वागत करना चाहिए। अब ये भाषाओं का स्वागत करने के बजाय ये भाषाई उन्माद फैला रहे हैं।
अगर सदन में इस तरीके की बातें सामने आकर एक पक्ष दूसरे पक्ष पर प्रहार करे, दूसरा पक्ष पहले पक्ष पर प्रहार करे, तो इससे ये लगता है कि पूरे विषय में गंभीरता की कमी है। देश में कई सारी भाषाएं हैं, भिन्न भिन्न भाषाएं हैं, वहाँ के रहने की अलग अलग तहजीब है। अगर उससे संबंधित उनके कोई प्रश्न है, उनके कोई सवाल है, केंद्र सरकार को एड्रेस करना चाहिए। और मेरा यह भी मानना है कि इस मुद्दे पर, एजुकेशन के मुद्दे पर राज्य सरकारों को भी पहल करके फॉरवर्ड आके जल्दी से जल्दी इसको क्लोज करना चाहिए।
Now, meanwhile, Rajya Sabha MP Sudha Murthy has also come out to publicly back the three-language policy. Listen in.
मैम, लैंग्वेज को लेकर भी कंट्रोवर्सी हो रही है, आपका क्या टेक है उस पर? लैंग्वेज
नहीं, I always believe one can learn many languages, and I myself know 7-8 languages, so I always enjoy learning, and children can learn a lot.
Now, as part of the entire showdown over language, there's also a comment that's been made by MDMK MP Durai Vaiko, which has sparked controversy over a north-south divide. Essentially, Durai Vaiko, who is the MP from Trichy, has called northern states 40 years behind south states, behind Tamil Nadu. He claims that northern India is weak when it comes to speaking English and asserted that Tamil Nadu surpassed all other states and is dominating every sphere. And that is because of the two-language policy framework in Tamil Nadu, according to him. Now, this particular comment by Durai Vaiko has also led to a showdown, with the BJP lashing out at Durai Vaiko for his comment.
We dominate almost all spheres, from the IT sector to medical sector, anything. We dominate. We are doing good because of the English proficiency. And how did the Tamilians know did we get the English proficiency? It is because of the two-language formula. We had Tamil and English. But as far as the northern states, they are far behind us. They are far 40 years behind us. There are so many lakhs of youth who go abroad for jobs. We talk about globalization. Then without English as a communication language with the world, how are we going to do better? See, our Tamil student who was learned Tamil and English, what would he take as a third language? He wouldn't take Telugu or Malayalam. The next option would be Hindi. So it's an indirect way of imposing Hindi. Like, do the students need another third language? If they want it, let them study, but don't impose that third language is a must-have.
अगर इंग्लिश हमारे लिए सब, इंग्लिश कोई भी लैंग्वेज से कोई परहेज नहीं है। इंग्लिश पढ़ना भी खराब नहीं है, आप पढ़िए, लेकिन मैं उल्टा सवाल पूछता हूँ, तमिलनाडु इंग्लिश में पढ़े इतना अच्छा कर रहा है, क्यों 4-5 नोबेल नहीं क्यों मिला तमिलनाडु से किसी को? क्योंकि क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग जब आप जाएंगे आपको अपनी मातृभाषा में ही करना है। इंग्लिश से भी बेहतर तमिल है, अगर तमिल में वो पढ़ पाए तो क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग स्टूडेंट्स के अंदर क्रिएट होगा। हाँ, आप अच्छे जॉब मिल सकते हैं, यूनिक कुछ चीज आप अपनी मातृभाषा के अलावा नहीं कर सकते। आपके मदर टंग ही ऐसी भाषा है जो भाषा आपको पूरे विश्व में, आपको नौकरी मिल गया उससे कोई विश्व आपको पहचानेगा नहीं।
आज उत्तर प्रदेश का बजट पूरे देश में सबसे बड़ा बजट है। आज सारे जो निवेशक हैं उत्तर प्रदेश में आ रहे हैं। हम तुलना थोड़ी करते, भारत के सभी राज्य अच्छा हो और बढ़े, लेकिन ये जो विदेशी मानसिकता वाले अंग्रेजों के पोषक लोग हैं, जिनकी लॉयल्टी भारत के प्रति नहीं है, वो तमिल को, तेलुगु को बढ़ता नहीं देखना चाहते। वो त्रिभाषा फार्मूला का झूठा दुष्प्रचार करके विभेद पैदा करना, क्योंकि उनको आने वाले जो चुनाव है उसमें डीएमके ने विकास कार्य कराए नहीं, उसकी जमीन खिसक रही है। अपनी जमीन को खिसकने से रोकने के लिए इस प्रकार का वो सुगुफा दे रहे हैं।
Let's bring in PM-SHRI for more details on this. PM, the conversation that you had with Durai Vaiko triggering a sharp reaction from the BJP. But essentially, this has also put the spotlight on who's doing better. And the BJP, in counter also to what Durai Vaiko has said, has claimed that when you look at education parameters, it's actually the BJP-ruled states that are doing better than Tamil Nadu.
Well, absolutely, Akshita. We are now seeing as to how war votes have now broken out after Durai Vaiko has made a comment on the new education policy, where he has now claimed that the people from northern India are far behind. In fact, they are 40 years behind from the southern India, and it's because the southern India people living in southern part of the country have proficiency on the English language. He has also gone on to say that the government of Tamil Nadu will not implement a new education policy, what may come, and they will not let Hindi to be imposed there in the state. Following which we are now seeing as to how various leaders from BJP have hit back at Durai Vaiko, which also includes the Union MOS Education Minister Sukanta Majumdar, who is also of the view that you should have a critical thinking in your own mother tongue. He has also asked why there are no novels in Tamil language, why there are not even more than 5 novels there in Tamil language, and it's because there's no critical thinking, and that can happen only when you do everything in your own mother tongue. So we are now seeing as to how it has now become a huge political controversy. At one side, DMK, MDMK, in fact, Congress also, these political parties are opposing NEP. On the other side, BJP is of the view that they are not imposing Hindi there on the people of Tamil Nadu, but they are of the view of a 3-language policy, and it depends on people what kind of language they want to choose ahead.
All right, Piyush, thanks very much for joining us with those details.